This is why you use a A6300 in 2019 rather than getting the 6400. Alright, so number one reason why get a 6300. Well, it's cheaper than the 6400. That's going to be number one. It does pretty much the same thing. It's got the same picture profiles, it's got the same battery. I'm using a Sigma 16mm f1.4. Does an amazing job, and yeah, autofocus is great. It's actually better autofocus than me putting it on my A7 III, which I have right here. And this one I tried putting my Sigma 16mm f1.4, and it just didn't do the job. So I'm really glad I still have my A6300. Works great, autofocus in low light, looks amazing, and yeah, does the job. Number two, you can use your phone, I'm using my iPhone actually right now to do two things. One, to look at my notes so I know what I'm going to talk about, and second is I'm using the Play Memories app, which also the A7 III doesn't have. Basically, you can record, I can change the aperture, the shutter speed, exposure, the ISO. I can change all of that, and it's awesome. So that's another great feature. So instead of using the A6400 that just came out, yeah, they've got a tilt screen, but I mean, why spend the extra amount? Because I'm sure it's going to be more expensive when it comes out, especially in the retail stores, even online. Hopefully I'll have the Souk affiliate links down below in the description, and then you can get your A6300 off that link. So next one is, yeah, no IBIS, like the 6400. So if you really don't do any gimbal work, or you're not a videographer where you do a lot of wide shots and basically professional work, if you don't do that type of stuff, then get the A6500, because that would be great for travel. And then because it's so small, no one's really gonna bother you, like, you know, why are you having this huge camera? And you know, that could be an issue. I've never had an issue carrying around my A6300 because it's just so compact that, you know, people think it's a consumer camera, but it's really not. It's got picture profiles, it's got yeah, just amazing image quality. So I've used this A6300 for like about a year and a half now. Never had any issues. Yeah. And number four is, I recently just bought the A7 III. I'll probably make a video about this later on, but I really wanted to talk about the A6300 just because Sony just came out with the A6400, which I felt was such a bummer, especially with all the hype about, oh, there's gonna be a really cool camera coming out. Could be like, you know, a mid-tier, like how Nikon had the D7000 series, and then they had their full frame series, and in between you had like the D500. That was what I was thinking, or assuming that would happen, but apparently not. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Subscribe, like, let me know in the comments if you think I could be the next Jason Vong. If you guys are based in the UAE or Dubai, would love to hang out with Sony users who love video and photo work. Peace.